Rich be over here living the life, y'all. He'll be with one woman and have another woman on standby. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life of Chess for the bold and beautiful January 9th, 2025. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, I just got through watching, about an hour ago, the episode from yesterday or whatever. What they said when they was on the couch, talking about some Brooke, no, Taylor recovering from a heart condition or something like that because she got shook. And that part was so funny to me, y'all. But yeah, on today's episode, we're gonna start with Taylor and Ridge. So basically, Ridge ends up saying that he don't want to talk about Hope or Carter or even Brooke. He want to talk about Taylor or whatever. So he was basically telling her that he had plans for her. He ends up setting up like dinner or whatever right there for her. Then before that, I think he said he was working on a gown, and that was the gown he was working on before they kicked him out. So he ends up giving this to her for her to wear. They said in the spoilers or whatever that he's supposed to been designing her dress. So that wasn't even her dress. He just gave it to her or whatever. But yeah, she ends up putting it on. He was dressed up too, I think. But yeah, they end up having dinner in the little living room, in Eric's living room or whatever. But they was just eating dinner and drinking wine and all this stuff. Then they got up, was dancing, and he hugged her or whatever. But the look on his face, I was like, yeah, this when I wrote it down. I said, he really living the life. Because whether he with Brooke or Taylor, it cut off. But whether he's with Brooke or Taylor, the other one always on standby. Finn and Steffi. So basically, Steffi ends up telling him that Justin taking too long. So she decided to take things into her own hands. Because he was asking her who Carter was he seen leaving when he pulled up. And basically, she ends up revealing that it's Daphne. So I was going to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about the plan, about Steffi's plan to have Daphne basically break up Hope and Carter's relationship or whatever, as well as get the company back? I said, now how's she going to get the company back? And I said, what if the plan backfires? I seen some people talk about that as well, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what if it backfires? What if she decides she wants to take control of the company? But yeah, y'all let me know down below what y'all think about Steffi's plan. Do y'all think it's going to work, or do y'all think it's going to backfire or whatever? But yeah, they were just talking about the whole Daphne situation, about her trying to get Carter from Hope or whatever and taking the company back. And Steph still talking about getting all of them out of the company. But then he started asking about Taylor or whatever. So she decides to call. And basically Taylor ends up telling her that she's having dinner with Ridge or whatever. And the smile on Steffi's face. She said music to her ears. I said she finally got her wish. Brooke and Hope. Did Brooke sit up there and say she don't know how things got so out of hand? You don't know how things got out of hand? You messed up. That's what happened. You messed up. You should have kicked her out. That's how you messed up. No, yeah. I think before that she had messed up because she was saying how she understands why they felt they had to take the company. Yep, that part. And then that's when he asked her, or he told her basically that he wasn't going to be able to stay there. She's talking about she don't know how things got so far out of hand. But yeah, the scene with Brooke and Hope started where they were showing Brooke she was thinking about Ridge or whatever, and she ends up saying how she's wondering if he's with Taylor, if she's in his arms and all. You know it. Then later in the episode, she ends up saying basically, what hurts the most is the fact that he turned so quickly to Taylor. And I said, you should be used to this. This the life y'all chose. Now, if it was something new, of course you'll be thrown off guard, but this is what he does. But basically, Brooke was feeling sorry for herself, talking about, Ridge and Taylor and wondering if they together, and the fact that he turned to her so quickly. What else did she say? She was just saying how, maybe he wanted Taylor the entire time. I said from the moment she came back in town, he wanted her. He allowed this lady, and people normalized it. I don't care. I don't give a care. How you gonna say it's normal for this lady to sit on this man's lap knowing he in a relationship? How is that normal? How is that helping her heal her broken heart, especially when he the one who caused it in the first place? Like, a lot of people was defending that, and I was like, ain't no freaking way. And I said, the moment she came back in town is the moment he knew, okay, it's about that time. And to be fair, that's why they kept on saying that basically they wasn't married. He did ask her. I mean, it wouldn't matter anyway, because if he wanted to cheat, he was going to cheat whether they was married or not. But yeah, he did ask her to get married. She was like, no, whatever. She put it off. So that's her own fault too. But yeah, the minute she came back in town is the minute he decided he wanted her back. Talking about some doggone. First, wasn't he sneaking off? I don't know if he started sneaking off when he found out she was sick or before then. But yeah, they was spending a lot of time together. And I was like, she should have known when he came back to town what time it was. And if that wasn't enough to make her believe, when she was over here looking through the doggone window, first she was looking through the window and she seen it. She came around to the back side of the house and she seen this lady sitting on his lap, them looking at each other, whatever. I can't remember if he had his hand on her heart or both. Like she had his hand on her heart and vice versa or whatever. I think I said that wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, she should have known then. Like, what you talking about? You can't be thrown off guard or whatever. I mean, I say she should be shocked by the fact that he over here was still mad. Talking about some, she should have walked away and stood with them. She should have exposed them when she got a chance to. I said, why won't y'all expose them then? Why didn't y'all make y'all own separate video and call them out? But yeah, basically Hope was just trying to comfort Brooke because she kept going on and on about Ridge and Taylor and the fact that he chose her to run to her so fast and all this stuff. And then she started talking about how she wonders if she should quit being CEO. And basically Hope sound like Hope convinced her to stay or whatever. But yeah, I think that's everything that happened. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces, have a great rest of the day. Be safe.